Hey, what's up, Rumble? What's up, YouTube? How you guys doing? I'm the Infidel. That's right, I'm back. All right, we're going to go ahead and get into Scout Week 1 for the new DLC, Battle for Brooklyn. All right. Sub 1,000 still. Been at it for a month. Still not getting there. I pushed as hard as I could. You know, got the mastery level for Kelso done. Got the mask, got the backpack. Haven't been able to do a whole lot more. Struggled with it quite a bit. Getting the XP. Didn't get a whole lot of strongholds or missions done. Simply because it just wasn't populating the XP as frequently as I thought it would. And it is what it is at this point. After transitioning from Xbox to PC, I noticed that some of the metas that work on Xbox don't work necessarily on PC. Some of the metas that work on PC don't translate well to Xbox. And I've had to change some of my builds. One build works without question, and that's the headshot build. That son of a gun thumps no matter where you are or what you are. Kind of missing the old, you know, capability of running like the Flash. Triggering that and just running from point A to point B with, you know, that mock fuck is amazing. Or I'm missing it. That's the one thing I'm missing quite a bit. And the rate of fire for some of the weapons. The hell that was, gnat, something flying around here. Lovely me. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get into this. Looks like the first one for the Scout Week is going to be first warm up. Do some target practice around DC. I'm going to take that as we're going to have to do some target practices around DC. So there's a target practice right there. We're going to go ahead and go to MLK and then get that done. There it is. Probably the easiest one to do. So if you get this one here, just south of the MLK library, you're knock it out really quick. Let's see. Yep, that definitely did the scout mission. So a little bit of target practice. Knock that out. Get that done. All right, so let's take a look and see what we got for part 2, the manhunt. Reduce True Sons numbers around White House. So 25 True Sun kills more than likely. We'll get into that. Let's see. Oh, that's going to be a couple of dumb ones right there. We got a True Sun there. Plus, you could probably do a control point and knock it out. So let's go ahead and knock that out. Do that way. Oh, by the way, the watch thing. How many people are upset about that? I'm one of them. I hate the fact that they took the watches away from us. I'd love to be able to have a watch mule to level up. I've ran the DZ here a few times, specifically because there was XP and all I ran into was level 28s. Everybody was maxed out 28, 28, 28. And it was just difficult to play because if there's somebody running around at level 28 and you've barely got watch level 7, it's frustrating because they'll overpower you. Huh? There we go. And the control point. Wow. Okay. So I guess it was both at once. Liberate a True Sons control point. Okay. So let's go ahead and recap real quick. We'll go ahead and get this out of the way for you guys. So week 1 is in the books. Get that DLC. I'm telling you it's worth it. At least for the expansion of the Scout Week and the gear sets. I haven't been able to play the actual DLC yet because I've been working on the journey because I don't want to miss that and I don't want to push into the DLC without having the full accoutrement of the capabilities that come with the DLC. So Scout Week 1, let's go ahead and do that recap real quick. So it looks like we're going to do complete target practice activity. If you get some of the easy ones, all of them are pretty easy. There's a couple of them that are like It's really dispersed. I don't remember which ones. It's been so long since I've actually played all of them. Typically because I don't do it unless there's XP assigned to it or I'm just bored. I'm not going to do it. So completed target practice, eliminate true sons. That's 25 of those guys, and then do a true sons control point because you're going to knock out 2 birds with 1 stone. You're going to get your 25 kills and you're going to get your true sons control point done real quick. Don't even know what the hidden portion was, if they had any at all, but that knocked it out really quick. You're going to get your exotic component, you're going to get your shade cache or your shade calibration, you're going to get everything done really quick. Use a headshot build if you want, or use whatever build you're comfortable with, and go ahead, go out there, get it done. If you don't do it on heroic, that's fine. Do it on whatever level of difficulty you can get along with. All right, that's going to be it for the Infidel. That's going to be pretty much the end. I mean, this was quick, bro. Yeah. So that was really quick. All right. Well, round's complete. End of mission. That's your boy. And I'm out of here.